Friends, it is that time again to play our favorite game, the options game. Today's contestant, the 2015 Mercedes Benz AMG GLA 45 with a very reasonable base price of $48,300. For the first time in the history of our little game here, we do not need to pay extra for something as exotic as red paint. Jupiter Red is fitted as standard. Now, if we were to move on to the interior and ask the same for black leather, that's where things change. $1,500. While we're on the inside, notice carbon fiber trim, $950. Just as an aside here, you can actually get that as wood. Most car manufacturers, when you go with like the Go Fast model, they force you to get carbon fiber thinking that you like carbon fiber. Well, Mercedes, thank you very much for giving me the choice of wood. I will take the wood. Now let's press on. This is an AMG, right? We've kind of covered that. Well, not so much. You actually have to pay extra for an AMG exhaust, $450. And we've covered that the paint is standard, right? Well, if you want the same paint on your calipers, red paint, $300. And while we're talking about paint, notice the bumpers, they're shiny, they're nice. Don't we want to keep them that way? Parktronic with Park Assist will help you with that, $970. Let's go back to this AMG thing. If you want an AMG steering wheel in your AMG, well, that's going to cost you an extra, say $500. Well, that's kind of confusing because if you look at this steering wheel and you look at the standard steering wheel, they kind of look the same. The only difference is this one is more square. Now let's press on to things that are round, and these are the wheels. These are optional wheels, 20 inches, black satin finish, very cool. Highly suggest you get these no matter what color you get. That is $850. Now let's press on to an option we've never seen on a Mercedes-Benz before, and that is the AMG Aerodynamics package. We like to call it the I Am Mature Subaru WRX and Love My Wife package. That is the spoiler here, the little placard things here, the extension of the spoiler up front. That is $1,950. Now, if you don't like the mumbo jumbo in the front, but you do want the wing because your wife made you sell your WRX STI, you can get the wing fitted as a standalone option. Do not ask me because I don't know how much. Now let's press on because this is a Mercedes-Benz, so you gotta have the premium package, right? $2,300. That gives us stuff like the heated seats and the fancy stereo. You can't get the Burmester stereo in this thing, and I can kind of see that. It's a $48,000 car. You're really going to put a $6,000 stereo in a $48,000 car? If you are, let me know in the comments below. Let's press on. Notice the trim here. This is the AMG night styling package. Here, here, here. And notice this cool mirror and like a black housing. Very, very cool. $750. Indulge me here. I'm a bit of a tech geek. If you go to the Mercedes website and build one of these things, actually, you go to like the Mustang site or the Camaro site or Corvette site, you build one of these things and you make changes, it like populates the color immediately. Here, they put like a line in between the center so you can like drag it either way so you can see the difference, like silver here and black there. Very neat. Okay, let's get back to the game. Multimedia package. It's a Mercedes, you gotta have the navigation, right? And it gives you like smart controller, all that kind of stuff. But can I just say, yes, it is $2,400, but notice the volume is separate from the smart controller. This is one instance where, I hate to admit it, Ingolstadt got it right. Let's move on to an interesting option while we're in there. The AMG Red Cut Exclusive Package. This is a very interesting thing here because notice we got the red stitching and it looks like we have vented seats, but it's not vented seats. It's actually little red inside the little holes, the perforations in the leather. Then on top of the dash, it has the red stitching and MB text. So you people that have got the, the oil burners, the 240Ds that are running veggie oil or the 300SDs running veggie oil, those have MB text, not leather. You got the same thing here. But the piece de resistance of this package, red seat belts. And here's the best part of this package. It is no charge. I gotta say, these folks in Stuttgart, very generous. The last option is the driver assistance package, which gives you the blind spot. And then the thing that I love the most is like the party trick of the Distronic Plus, so you can actually show your friends your car will actually drive itself for at least 12 seconds. That's $2,500 for a grand total of $64,725. Now, in this car, we had a walk-around film where I asked you guys What two major options are missing here? Well, by now, after seeing 2 films and now this, you know there's no hole in the roof. And last but not least, people, this is a $65,000 car. Why don't we spring a couple extra grand and get the Recaro seats? So here's the script. Click here to subscribe, click here to watch one of our 350 other episodes, and most importantly, share us with your friends. You're only wasting half your life on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. MotoManTV, all one word. I don't care who you share us with. Share us with your enemies. Just give the gift of MotoMan.